Company shelled out $7 million to run 30-second commercials during the Super Bowl. That is about $250,000 a second. $250,000, $250,000, $250,000. And guess what? 160,000 people decided to vote on which of those ads were their favorite, according to the USA Today ad meter. This is the one they like the most.
Neighbor.
Yeah, neighbor. Just like it's written on the paper. Neighbor! That was the sheep. And you know it. Neighbor.
Still no.
Neighbor.
Neighbor.
Bah.
Bar.
Bah! This lady's in labor.
Cut! Arnold, got a bit of a script change. You'll love this.
Thank you, Agent State Farm.
Like a good
neighbor, State Farm is there.
You are a backstabber.
I am a backstabber.
Ralphie Aversa, host.
That's good.
Producer of USA Today's Entertain This. Ralphie, thank you so much for being here. I mean, I can see why that commercial worked, but tell us, why is that number one?
I think it's number one for a couple of reasons. A, we're all laughing, right? So that comedy usually plays well with ad meter, and of course it played well this year. And then to see Danny DeVito and Arnold back on screen together, it was interesting. Danny was telling us that, A, that's what drew him to the ad, the fact that he got to work with Arnold again, and that they were working on a film together with Ivan Reitman before the director passed away in 2022. They're kind of back at square one. They want to do something together again, but at least we got to see him last night, and yeah, number one on ad meter.
I'm so excited you're here today because we didn't get to see the commercials. We were flying back through the night. The second commercial is Dunkin Donuts with Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and Jennifer Lopez. The three of them together.
And Fat Joe. And Tom
Fat Joe.
Brady.
Tom Brady's in it. This is my favorite of the
We're
night.
going to roll a clip.
All right.
Fat Joe.
Touchdown, Tommy on them keys. Player coach.
Got it.
I'm open. And needs no introduction, my partner.
Sometimes it's really hard to be your friend.
You said you were gonna support me.
Don't go away, my heart. Why you dunking me, girl? Why you dunking? My heart.
How do you like them donuts? I'm so sorry.
You had to see it, but I forgive you.
So good. So good.
And
Wow.
This works why, Ralph?
Yeah.
Okay, so again, comedy
Because of
and star power.
star
And don't forget,
power.
you know, last year they had an ad that did very well on ad meter. And what was interesting about last year's Dunkin' ad with Ben and Jen is that it originally was not supposed to be a Super Bowl ad. They went and filmed it. It went so well that they bought time during the game, and now they came back this year with more star power, including Tom Brady, who was in 2 commercials last night.
I mean, the
BetMGM as well.
The amount of money, because you're spending for the time, and then you're spending for all the talent.
And the production as well. So you're right. You talk about the $7 million at the top.
As I understand it.
I kid, okay.
So this Uber Eats commercial was my second favorite of the night. I love the Dunkin' one, but I love the Uber Eats. I love Jennifer Aniston and David Schwimmer reuniting. Schwimmer shared that he's very careful when it comes to doing anything that could be tied back to Friends. What did he tell you?
Yeah, so he spoke with a reverence, really, about it. And the fact that one of the things that drew him to this ad was, Jennifer wanting him to be a part of it, but then also the fact that they weren't playing Ross and Rachel. They're playing themselves.
Themselves, right.
Yeah, and it may seem like a small thing, like a nuanced thing, but it meant a lot to him because they weren't exactly bringing up Friends again, all these years later.
We know celebrities work, but the Kia ad really tugs on your heartstrings. Emotional ads work?
They can sometimes, and we've seen this every now and then, and it certainly worked with Kia as well, Perfect 10. This was just a beautiful spot. One of a few, I think, that resonated with the ad meter panelists. Google was a top 15 also, but congratulations to Kia checking in at 3 here with...
I missed this one. I'm like, I don't remember seeing this one.
Yeah, you might want to have the tissue box handy.
Okay.
It's good.
Number 5 was the NFL landed at number 5, highlighting the love for football.
You guys will appreciate
Globally,
this.
yeah.
I was talking with some of my colleagues. I don't know why I'm so surprised that the league that puts on the best TV program in America does good TV commercials, but here they are again. First time since 2018, 2019 that they finished with back-to-back top 5 finishes because they had a top 5 finish last year as well. And they filmed this on location in Ghana. You saw Justin Jefferson there, Saquon Barkley's in this, Osi Umenyiora is in it as well, the 2-time Super Bowl champ. Cam Jordan, better run away from him, that's for sure. So yeah, very cool ad from the NFL.
When
Which
they don't
ones
work.
didn't land? Which ones didn't land?
Well, checking in at last was the campaign spot for Robert F. Kennedy. So, yeah, the RFK spot. So now,
He ended up apologizing to his family.
Yes.
Because they obviously used some of the old imagery.
They used John F. Kennedy's old campaign ads and superimposed his face on them.
Now, for context, in 2020, Michael Bloomberg ran an ad. It was third to last.
Okay.
Donald Trump's ad that year was last. So political ads typically don't do great,
Yeah.
at least as far as ad meters
People
concerned.
want a break, yeah. Ralphie Aversa, thank you very much. If people want to check out the full list of results, they can go to usatoday.com.